Alright, we're going to test this here. We're going to welcome everybody to this game. We have Brady versus Ren coming up here as we're getting ready. We are going to test the latency really quick. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're at a 3 or 4 second delay today. So I'm going to double check to make sure that my mic is on that. We're at about 3 second delay on the audio. So that is a good deal. We have Ren versus Brady today. Please bear with us as we are setting up here. Let's see, we are supposed to be starting. It is now 6:29. They wanted me to put a clock on here, so I may as well shout out the time. Yep, so 6:29. Check-in time was 6:25, and I don't see Brady's team around. We will see if we will get started on time. Okay, so they've put about a minute on the clock to get started here. It is now 6:30. We are going to move to our main court scene here to get going. And we are going to see how this goes. The coin toss is happening now, as I'm being told. Buzz. Looks like Brady is without his captain, but I am counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, perhaps. So I don't think that they'll need their ghost player. As we wait for the ref to get onto his podium. And I believe we are finalizing our lineups.
You want to use another timeout? Okay. Timeout, White.
And Brady uses a timeout, it looks like.
Yeah. What'd you say? They want to start with the goats? Oh, you are. Oh, shit, I can't assist. Okay. Right there? Okay. Brayson, you want to use another one? Or
I
you want
see
to go?
Brady now.
Okay, he's there. Okay.
And
what? Oh, yeah.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Let's go. Ren. Kael, you good? Ren, you good? Both Rens? Ren, are you good? Brady, ready? Okay, Jarom, let's go.
And here we go with Tate. We're going to start this with Tate at the service line. Yeah, we got a block there from Tate, and then we have 4 hits from, as that apparently did not hit the block. So point to Ren.
It went to sleep. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, the scoreboard is getting ready to get set up. Now we had Tate serving, giving himself a free ball. And we had Jesse tipping it over, not catching Brady unawares. Point to Red. There's Tate. Hitting it right through the hole on the net. That is a point, first point to Brady. And we have a receive Ren. Jesse putting that over. Charles up to Jeremy, who just taps it over. Free ball, Ren. Cade hitting into the block of Jeremy Bailey. Can't quite pick that one back up. Tying the score up to 2-2. Jared Freeman on that serve. Tate up to Ren. Ren just putting that over. And I believe that's a net touch on Ren. Point to Brady. Jared back on that serve. And with Riker on the receive, nobody was there to put it back up. Point to Brady. Rocky start here, but we're getting back in the swing of things, folks. Which Riker receives. Tate to set Cade, who didn't quite like that set, it looks like. Brayson tapping it over once again, but they're ready for him this time. And we have a net touch on Cade over there, trying to just tap it over. But that would have been reaching also. Point to Brady. And Jared gets a soft service ace as nobody is there to receive.
Timeout, Black.
And Ren is taking a timeout for whatever reason this early. That was a look. I tell you, that's a rocky start. Everyone's trying to get here on time, but we are back. It is actually kind of nice here in West Valley. Here at 6:36. I gotta tell you.
Sorry, do you want? No, you're good.
And there's the buzzer for timeout. We're going to start immediately with Jared on the serve. Ren on the receive. Tate to Ren. Going for his first spike of the night. Scoring him a point there. Brady off of that receive. And we've got Cade up to the service line, who taps it right on the tape. Saved by Brady though, but that was giving Ren a chance to dump that on there. But we're somehow able to save it. Ren setting up to Jesse, who tools it off the block, who was Jeremy Bailey. Bringing the score to 4-6. Cade back up to serve. This time trying to put it on the net again, but can't quite get that one over. Point to Brady. Now we have Jeremy up to serve. Tapping that down. Cade on the receive. Tate setting up Jesse, who didn't know what he was doing there. And there was some confusion on Brady's team. That rough start is definitely getting to somebody. Looks like we got Jesse up to serve. Oh, we got Brady spiking it off with the receive in the back. Point to Brady.
Jarom, it won't matter. It was after Ren, but it won't matter. The ghost player was after Ren, but it won't matter.
And we're gonna call subs here. I don't know who he subbed out for. I think that maybe they were having a ghost player. And we have Craig coming in for him.
Okay, Ren, you ready? Okay. Jarom, good? Yeah.
We've got Charles Jenkins on the service line. Floating that to Tate, who couldn't quite get the set, but now he saved it by Riker. Brayson doing a signature move of just tapping it over the block, but Riker trying to get that over, can't quite get that out of the net. Point to Brady. Charles Jenkins to serve. Putting it on the tape, but can't quite get it over. Point to Ren. Ren Jackson up to the service line. Jump floater from Ren. Stavison over to Brayson, tapping it over. Saved by Ren. Riker spiking into the net. Point to Brady. And I think the scoreboard might be behind a little bit. I'm going to keep my score just in case. Ren Jackson tapping it over.
You're a back row player. Attack on the front row.
Not sure what that call is.
The ball was over. If any of it's over, that's an attack. It's not about under. Over after,
I think they're trying to call an attack
do
fault, but I don't know about that. Point to Brady. Brayson not able to get that in. Point to Ren.
What? Timeout. Ren.
Timeout to Ren, I think. Using a second timeout early.
I'm like 99% sure it's the other way. When I was looking
I think
at
just because he wants to talk to the ref.
Okay, let me
I
see.
think
While
that
they're doing
everyone
that,
here
I'll
will
pull
be
it
hearing
up.
this conversation because of the
If
GoPro.
below the net, it's fine. If all of it is above the net, it's not.
Probably should warn them that that mic is on. Now we have a rotational fault, it looks like, as they're going to figure this out, folks. Now they are going to... I don't think that they're going to make them lose all their points. That would be ridiculous. I've got 11 points for Brady and 7 to Ren. I don't think that it would be brutal. We are delay after delay, it looks like.
Yeah.
Being written down twice,
Okay.
and not as a sub,
Okay.
which means they would lose
And
all
everyone
their
is
points.
hearing from the GoPro, I believe.
So they switched their lineup right as the game started?
So before the game
These guys
started,
switched the lineup.
I went over with Grayson,
Okay.
with Jeremichael. I said, you don't have to rewrite it on this sheet because space to have Brady start. So I had him write the real lineup on the sub sheet of Brady start. So this team's fine.
Okay.
So this team.
What is the issue then?
So they have Craig written down twice,
Okay.
which
They have Craig written down twice?
Yes, on their line.
which means they would lose all their points. But I was supposed to check, which I went like this and I looked at it, but that was it.
The point in which we can call it is when we notice it.
Which is
Just barely.
Yeah. So have them fix the lineup because if you didn't notice it before now, You can't call it.
But even still, you're still supposed to like because if they have the
Nephew's
flag.
here.
Hey, Ren.
It's okay. Let's just stay.
Hey, Brady, come here.
Say hi.
I think we're okay to say it.
So right now the issue is that you wrote down Craig twice on the lineup.
Right.
How do we go about that? Because it's not really an out of rotation thing, is that?
You decide. But I think you just stay.
So because it was also on us, the refs, because we overlooked it. Are you guys okay just leaving the score how it is because we just caught it? That's fine. Okay.
So that's where I'm at on because we didn't notice the start. That's all
The only
bad.
thing that I would say is clearly I meant the same thing.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm not like, yeah.
But so it's also on us, so we'll leave it the same. We'll leave it.
And there is a lot of discussion on what is going to happen. I am not sure
Right,
what
hey,
it
you were
is,
right.
but I'm
My
sure
bad.
that you
My
guys
bad.
do.
It's there's. They had it. You did have it. Sorry. Charles, that way. And Jarom,
Now
are you
we
good?
are going to decide what is.
9-6. Holy balls. Once Jarom's ready, I'll start. I just can't start it till stats is good.
And
Jarom,
we are
you ready?
getting going here.
Yeah, Ren, you
I
good?
am not sure
Brady,
what the
good?
score is supposed to be.
Okay, Kael, phone away.
Maybe I should ask them over there.
Did they decide where the points go?
Okay. And there, so I think they're gonna keep it the same. I missed pretty much everything was going there. Got a spike off of Jared Freeman off of Ren Jackson. Point to Brady. We're gonna substitute Jared Freeman for Reynolds. We've got Brady Jenkins to serve into the net, giving Ren another point. And that score that you're seeing on the scoreboard is not right. There we go. We got Riker on the serve. Serving that out of bounds. Point to Brady.
Subs.
We're gonna do some more substitutions. Brady Jenkins for David Young. So we've got Gustavson on the service line. Receive Riker. Ren over to Tate, the third change. Off the block, and Ren is right there to save it. Reynolds tapping it over. And we've got to go over. Craig putting it over. Free ball for Brady. Charles setting Jeremy. And he is.
Carry.
The ref is
It
calling
didn't
that
quite
a
rebound
catch,
fully. It didn't rebound
which it
fully.
most certainly was not. But that is still a point for Brady.
Okay, if your hand didn't move up with it, I would have been
Gustavson
fine.
back up to
It
the
just
service
moved
line.
up with it. From what I could see, it moved up.
And Gustavson not able to put that over. Whoops, point for Ren. We have Tate Jenkins up to the service line. Grayson on the receive. Charles is set. Reynolds tooling off the block but saving his own for some reason. Tate up to set for Ren. Setting that over. Grayson easily picking that up. Jeremy putting that over. And Ren getting a couple free balls across the board here. Another free ball. Charles setting up backwards, giving another free ball to Ren. We have some sets. Jesse spiking it down, receive. And we had a little bit of interference there, but they're not going to call that. Point to Ren, though. And we've got Tate back up to serve. David on the receive. Free ball for Ren.
Double.
And they're going to call that set. Oh, nope, that was not a double on Ren.
No,
that was a
on
double
Dave.
on Brady's team. Point to Ren.
No, it's here. You guys are good. I called on Dave.
Tate serve. Grayson on the receive. Tap over by Charles. Oh, and an incredible slow quick from Ren to Cade. Tate up to serve. Nice floater over there with David on the receive. Jeremy off of the block. And they are unable to put that back over. Points to Brady. That was a serve from Reynolds. And they are not able to return that. Jesse on the not able to set that back up. Point to Brady. Reynolds on their serve. Cade doing something. And we have Jesse on the net. Point to Brady. Craig on the receive. And we got Tate setting it up into the ceiling. Point to Brady. I am losing connection on my scoreboard. Just wait, folks, while we get that back up. I believe that is 19. Do you have 19 for Brady? We have a second service ace from Reynolds. Oh, looks like we can't keep that up here. Got a point for Ren. Let's go. Cade up to the service line. Reynolds on the receive, but not that receive
Double.
being a double contact. Point to Ren.
On Lewis. Nah.
Cade up to the serve. Barely scraping the net there. Incredible serve. Received by Young. Brayson can't quite put it over. Ren catching up. 15. And Brayson setting it over. Riker spiked from the back row. And Brayson, who is not going to be setting over the net anymore, decides to spike, getting a score. And I believe I had the scoreboard wrong, so I'm going to keep that at 20 for now. Jeremy on the serve. Tate set. Up to Jesse, setting it over for a free ball. Charles up to Brayson. Spiking that out of bounds.
It's a touch on
Looks
me.
like. Point to Brady.
Subs.
Ren will do.
It was in, but he touched it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Bailey received from Tate. Ren attempting to set Craig, but Craig wasn't quite there fast enough. Oh, incredible thing from David.
Anyway.
Saving his own spike there. That'll be a point to Ren. That was some crazy stuff there. We've got Ben Peterson up to the service line. Tapping it to the back row. And Charles messing up the set there. Brayson not able to tap it over. Losing his signature there. Point to Ren. Ben on the serve. Gustavson on the receive. Brady on the spike off of the block into the back row. Point to Brady. 22-17. And they are going. Charles on that serve. We got Ren setting up to Craig. Doing a touch ball. Score Ren. Ren Jackson to serve.
Reserve.
And there's some interference.
Ball on
Basketball
court.
was on the court, so Ren is going to reserve that. Jeremy Bailey on the receive, getting a double contact, giving Ren a service ace. Ren on the serve. Tapping it into the back row off of Bailey once again. Closing the gap here. Brady from the front row receiving, which is a little bit odd. And we have Cade setting that up to nobody, it seems, giving Brady a point as he takes a 3-point lead. Grayson on the serve. And we have Ren tooling off of the block, just barely bringing him to 21. Cray on the service line. Jump serve. Tapping that right into the back row there. Easily received by Bailey. Brady given a strategic tap over. Another free ball for Brady. Gordon up to Brady. And somehow putting that right on the floor, giving Brady a set point.
It's good. It's 23. It's right. It is. Oh, it's all right.
There's a little bit of complaining on the score. Well, they should be more focused on the game. Brady jingles a serve. Serve. Giving Brady a service ace to end the set. Brady scoring the first set of the night. We will be right back, folks, as we get prepared for the next set. If I hear that right, it sounds like Brady is the one fixing their lineup despite winning the set. We're expecting a new set shortly here. We'll go ahead and reset the score on my side. And I am not sure who is to serve. I believe Brady took the last set, so maybe we will switch it over to Ren. Gotta admit, that was a rocky start to the set, but we were able to get some good volleyball in. Happy to be here, and time is now 6:56. And Wednesday night here in West Valley. This will probably be a good opportunity for me to check batteries here. I'm sure we'll be fine, but I'll be right back.
Yeah. Kael, good. Jarom, good. Ren, you good? Ren, good. Brady, you ready? Jarom, you ready? Okay. I'm waiting on Jarom. Good? Okay.
And I don't know if they were waiting for me here, but we're back with Jared Freeman onto the serving line. Ren on the receive. Cade setting up to Ren, putting it over to Cade, or to Brayson, excuse me. Cade spiking that over. Brayson with a super spike off of the block and onto the court. First point goes to Brady this set. Jared Freeman on the serve. Receive, giving a free ball to Brady. Jeremy Bailey following after Brayson, giving another super spike to giving another point to Brady. If this will give the point on the score, that would be nice. There we go. Jared Freeman serving it out of bounds, giving Ren their first point. We have Tate on the serve. The ball obviously distracting him. That should have been called interference. But Brady getting the point. Looks like my scoreboard is having some issues. Brady 3 and another one for Brady. Looks like I'll have to wire in on this. Okay. Now let's see what's happening. We got a touch on the block there. Right on the receive. Ren setting it over. Brady to Charles. To Brady. Saved by Brayson. Giving them a free ball. Ren setting up Cade. We have spike after spike now. This is the set you guys want to be watching. But no, we end the rally here with Jeremy setting nobody. We had Kate on the serve, and somebody not able to receive that. Point to Ren. And it looks like my score is not working out here. Oh, there we go. And we had someone hitting it into the ceiling. I'm not sure who that was. We have Charles Jenkins up to serve. Nice little direct right into the back row. Service ace for Charles Jenkins. Come on, give me the point. Technical difficulties here. With all the ads on this. Now, as I try and fix this scoreboard, I'm missing a lot of commentary. I apologize. But we have a monster block from Ben Peterson, shutting down Brady. Let's see if we can get rid of these ads here. Maybe I'll close this.
I'm sorry, Jeremy.
I apologize. I'm trying to get the live scoreboard up down here. Please bear with me. Okay, now bear with me as I update the score here. The block. I'm not sure who was supposed to serve that. But now that would be a point for Brady.
It don't matter.
Well, we have Brayson Taylor up to the service line. Tapping right in the back row. Ren's serving a cross court to Craig, who hits it into the net there. Point to Brady. Brayson up to serve. Ooh, Craig, service going down, but he's able to save. Ren's able to save that. And Brady Jenkins tooling off of the block, getting another point. As
I'm having a hard time tracking
leaves
on
Ren in
this
the dust with a 5-point
pausing.
lead.
Yeah.
Brayson to serve. Serving right into the net. That'll be a point for Ren. And we will bring...
I don't know. Hey,
Ren to the service
Ellie,
line.
will you see if we can get a flip scorecard for the table? Thank you.
And I
ref.
believe the referees are taking a timeout to figure something out. And I'm not entirely sure what is going on over at the stats table, but I am sure that we will get it resolved swiftly. What are you talking about? I got your super spikes.
I'm paying attention because I know that, so Craig could be back there. I saw that, that's fine. Riker was in that corner, that's fine. Yeah, so Jarom, come here.
The time is
What's the problem?
7:05.
I don't think so, I was watching it.
Well, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
Trying to get this
I didn't see
going
it,
here.
you didn't see it, why are we doing a ref
We
timeout?
had to have them get in their positions to make sure.
Well,
As soon as we called that, they all just went.
okay, no, I think they're fine. They're fine. I didn't see an out of rotation. You guys weren't out of rotation. I think the judge doesn't know, and it's fine. It happens. They're good. Okay, Jaron, let's go.
Now we are fixed that. Ren Jackson on the service line. David on the receive. Or Gustavson doing something. And we've got Riker hitting it into a block, but saving his own with his foot. Incredible. Brady setting Jared, who goes through the blocks and onto the court. We're going to do some substitutions. We have Reynolds subbing for Freeman there. And we will continue with Brady on the service line. Jump floater. Turning into a service ace off of Cade Taylor. We'll go Brady Jenkins on the service line. And clap before, not good, putting in as much power as the last one. Craig hitting the tape. Getting it over. Ben setting from the back row to Riker with blocked by Gustavson. Another point to Brady. Brady going way to the other side of the court to serve. The jump serve. Get a free ball for Brady here. Brady setting up Reynolds, who taps that out of bounds. Point for Ren. Craig over here, probably going to be doing a jump serve to hopefully build some momentum. We'll see how Brady receives those. Jump serve into the net with no chance for any momentum on this rally.
Not yet. Next one.
We have Gustavson up to the service line. His name Gordon or Landon?
Gordon.
Gordon. And we have Brady on an incredible receive off of what looked like Cade's spike. We have a little bit of jousting back and forth. And a little bit of a mishap on Ren's side. Can't quite get that over. Gordon Gustavson, as I'm told his name is, up to the service line. Tapping that into the back row. Ren to set A quick to Riker, and nobody was expecting that with putting that on the floor. Point to Ren. Riker to serve. Brady on the receive. David set. Brady, it looks like. Brady to David, up to Jeremy, who put that right into the net as Ben was attempting to block. Point to Ren. I think that was Riker serving. David to Brady from the back row, past the block into Ren. Cade giving a free ball to Ren, or Brady, excuse me. Brady attempting another back row, but not liking that set. Tate giving a free ball. David up to Jeremy. He taps it over the block there. Tate there to receive. Brady. Jeremy spiking that. And we have a net touch from Ben Peterson, who's attempting to save the ball that was already going over.
Subs.
Point to Brady. We're going to do some substitutions here. David Young for Charles Jenkins. We have Reynolds on the service line. Reynolds putting it into the back row. Tate setting up Ben, who taps that over. Not quite received by Gordon there. Point for Ren. We have Tate up the service line. Standing serve to the back row. Charles up to Brayson on the block. He's saving that. And as they do it again, Brayson putting that one away. Point to Brady. We have Jeremy up the service line. Flowing it right to the front row. Ren, good doing a super, I don't know if that's quite a super spike, off of the defenders. Even Ren, 11-17. So we have Cade up to serve. Jeremy on the receive. Charles up to Brayson, tapping it over the block with Ben able to save that. Jeremy not able to receive such a high ball despite his height. Point to Ren. Yeah, Cade up to serve, I believe, scoring a couple of aces last set. Ren on the receive. And that is a fumble on Brady's team, giving Ren a point. Cade on the serve. Charles messing up that set, but Brayson wanted to put it away anyway, but hits it out of bounds. Reynolds to Charles. Brady hitting it into the net. I don't believe there was a block there, but we're going to go with it anyway. I believe that, yep. Definitely a net touch on Ben Peterson there. Point to Brady. We have Charles up to the service line. Tapping it to the back row. Ren up to Craig, tapping that over. Gordon over to Brayson. Ben being there with the block. Couldn't quite do that twice, looks like. Tate over to Craig. Tooling off of Brayson. But Charles sends it right back. Charles and Brayson both send that right back, not giving Ren a chance to recover on that one. Charles Jenkins up to serve. Tapping off the tape in the back row, off the tape. Ooh, nice reach there. We've got Gordon to Brady tapping it out of bounds. Point to Ren. Ren needing a... We had some confusion there with Brady not understanding whose ball that was.
I had both of them call out.
And Looks like someone hit the
It
ceiling
definitely
on
wasn't
that
moving
one.
because if it hit anything, it was the
Point to
beam.
Brady.
So, but both my refs called out. So
I guess I wasn't looking at that one, so I couldn't tell you. I'll have to see it on,
I don't know what it
on the
touched.
tape later.
They called it.
Brayson at the service line. Jump floater to the back row. Ren over to Craig, who spikes it off a defender. Probably would have been out.
Good kill.
But defender
There's
not
no way
going.
that was going out.
Point to Ren.
I was like 6 feet in.
We have Ren Jackson up the service line.
100% it was going in.
Floater to the back row. Reynolds to Brady. And looks like there was a couple of people in the audience. They definitely didn't want to jump over to save that one. Point to Brady.
Subs.
We're subbing in Freeman for Reynolds. We have Brady up the service line. Getting a jump serve in there with some top spin. Very nice. Gordon up to Jared. And there is some volleyball happening, I guarantee. And that was a Jared Freeman into the net. Point for Ren. Next we have Craig up the service line. Jump serve. Not quite at the top spin of the last one, but that's all right. Next up, we have Jared going back into the net. Point to Ren. Craig up the serve. Jump serve. Serving that out of bounds, giving a point to Brady. We have Gordon up to serve. Tapping into the back row. Service ace on a standing serve. Point to Brady. We have Gordon up to serve once again. Standing serve. And they're going to call a catch on that one, bringing Brady to set point. Nice little floater on that one. Cade giving a free ball to Brady. David setting up Brady from the back row, off of the block.
Let's go, boys!
Winning Brady the set once again. Oh, that was incredible. I love
Hey,
it.
Jarom, come here real quick.
I will go check cameras, excuse me.
Don't call a full ref timeout. Just say, hey, give me a second, look at it real quick, and just do it. For the rotation. Because you can look at the rotation, see where they go to serve next, and call it then. Because if you didn't see it, well, you said no. Right, the only thing I can do there is a ref timeout. So just look at it real quick, right? So look at it real quick, let them go to the position. If they're out of position, you notice it, call it.
Well, I thought he was out of position too. And they were like, oh, he's out of position. I was like, yeah, I saw that too. And then when they got back into his spot, he wasn't out of position.
No.
They were talking about somebody else.
Yeah, I knew. I was watching the whole time. I knew they were perfect. To what?
He's just going to swap me if I don't have to go with it.
Why? Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Charles. If there's any rotation issues, don't call a whole timeout for it. Just look at it, let them go in position and play, and then call it if they're out of position. Rather than wasting 5 minutes.
All we need is Brady to win
Because like we could do the whole thing and then you
to
can't
take
call
the
it
match,
no win
or
either.
Ren Jackson to go all the way to
Charles, let's go.
do 3 wins in a row. Either way, this will be an exciting game here. And Ren will serve
Abel,
the
you guys
Tate
ready?
up the service line.
Check it.
And now we will wait probably a minute or two as the secondary ref will check the rotation so we don't have that delay once again. But who are we kidding? We probably will have a delay because that's kind of how these things go. And I apologize for that.
If I could, I would. Charles, you good? Go on. Thanks.
We're going to start this set off. Tate is going to serve. Brady on the receive, giving a free ball. Tate on a double contact. Very obviously. Point to Brady. And Jared Freeman will serve. Riker on the receive. And we have Craig from the back row. Incredible.
It was.
And they are not able to receive that incredible back row spike. Point to Ren.
It literally went like this.
Double
That's
contact.
a double. It can't go two different directions without hitting two different points.
I'm not quite sure who that was. Kael up to serve. Gordon on the receive. And Charles tooling off of the block on two. An incredible display of fast thinking. We have Jeremy this time up to serve. Tate to Craig. Craig tapping it over when there's no blocks there. Bracing into the net, and I believe that was 4 hits there. Point to Ren. Is that the right side?
I know, I was hoping you would.
I'm not sure what that was, but we're going to keep the score as is for now. Point to Brady. It looks like the score fixed itself. And we have, I can't see who served that, Charles Jenkins. And Ren attempting to spike on two. And we have a super spike set from Ren to Craig Jenkins. Ren Jackson to serve. Oh, an incredible double contact by Jeremy Bailey for some reason. Charles on the receive to Brayson, giving a free ball. But Ben Pearson hitting it into the ceiling. Point to Brady.
Yeah, Brady. I don't mind you questioning it or anything like that. Just come to me and ask. It was a double because I saw the ball go forward and then to the side. That's what I saw, right? So I'm gonna call it. Does that make sense?
Brayson to serve. Onto the tape, and no one is there to get it there. Point to Brady. And another serve from Brayson. Floater out of bounds. Point to Ren. We have Craig up to the service line. Serving it to the back row. And the receive can't get it onto their own side, so Riker helps them out by putting that on the floor. Point to Ren. Craig at the serve. Hitting the antenna, meaning no play there. Point to Brady.
Brady!
Dang.
And next up we have Brady Jenkins on the serve. Jump serve. Top spin, out of bounds. Point to Ren. Riker on the serve. David on the receive. Reynolds expertly putting that off of the block. Ren Jackson putting it over for a free ball. Gordon up to Reynolds. Reynolds saving his own spike off the block. Ren, Decade tapping it over. And I believe that is a net touch on Jared Freeman. Point to Ren. Riker on the serve. Brayson to Gordon, and Reynolds hitting it into the net. Point to Ren. Riker on the serve. And Brayson at the last minute turning a two-handed receive into a platform, but not working out for them. Point to Ren. Yeah, Riker on the serve. Floater into the back row. Yeah, Gordon. Brady attempting a back row spike, hits it into the net. Another point to Ren. Receive Brayson over to Reynolds. Jared hitting off of his fingers, can't quite get that over. Point to Ren.
What happened?
Riker once again on the serve. Brayson raising his hands in the air like you just don't care as the ball goes out of bounds. Gordon on the serve. So it goes out of bounds on a trajectory that looked pretty incredible from where I was sitting. Point to Ren.
I'm waiting on Charles.
And we are waiting for something. And I don't know what that was, but we have Tate to serve. Brayson trying to put it back to Tate, but Tate is not having any of that. And they're going to call a net touch, it looks like. I'm not quite sure on who. Point to Ren. Tate on the serve. Brady on the receive. David setting somebody, probably Jared. There's Jared attempting to get that. He crossed and into the net.
It was better
Ren
than the
on
inside.
point. Tate on the serve. Brady hitting it out of bounds. Point to Ren. And it looks like my scoring might be off, so I think I will fix that now. Oh, you found my ball. Thank you.
I saw it. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yes, a friend of mine just gave me my ball that I lost last week, so I will get back to this here. Now we had, I think that was Brayson setting into the back row where nobody was. Point to Brady. Jared on the serve. Riker and Cade saving that one. Brayson attempting a left-handed spike for whatever reason into the block. Ben Peterson on that block. Cade on the serve. To the back row. Brady on the receive. And Brayson hitting that out of bounds. Point to Ren. Let me just check to see if Brayson's left-handed. I don't actually know if he is. Cade on the serve. Jared attempting a two-handed receive.
Timeout wide.
Putting that one to the floor. And Brady is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, his shoulder literally was like right on the antenna. And I'm just like, that's why I laughed when I called it. I was just like,
I just asked because I couldn't tell for a while.
So he hit it twice. He hit one under the antenna and he hit one. Wait, if you would have just waited 1 second. Literally just hold your hand up like this towards the side that it's going to. The side that won the point, and I'll let you call it. Let's go!
We are rushing to get this back on track as I believe we are over time.
Oh, wait.
But we will attempt to get back on schedule here. Cade at the serve. Jump floater, not quite a float. Jared Freeman on the receive, getting it out of bounds, giving another service ace to Cade. Probably giving Ren his first set of the night. Jump something on Cade, hitting it into his teammate. Point to Brady.
Subs?
And we have Jeremy Bailey subbing in as a pinch server for Reynolds. Riker on the receive. Tate attempting a quick with Ben Peterson, who hits that clean out of here. Point to Brady. Jeremy on the receive, on the serve, Riker on the receive. And there are some fumblings on Ren's team, who can't get it back over. Brady Jeremy starting some momentum. Riker on the receive. Tate to Craig, who is a super spike off of Gordon Gustavson into the outbounds on his side.
I don't think it was quite there. Not quite.
We have Ben Peterson up to the service line. So in the back row, Charles tapping it over, and Riker doing a lift on that right there. It's questionable. Point Brady. Charles Jenkins to serve. Cade on the receive. Ren to Craig, who taps that over, saved by Charles. Cade over to Ren to Craig, who keeps tapping that over. Brady doing a tap of his own, and they are going to call a catch on Ren, which didn't look like that was supposed to be it, but still a point for Brady. Charles to serve. Floater to the back row. Oh, Ren not liking that last call. Dumps that right onto
You're
Brady.
not even hitting it, it's just hitting
Point
you.
to Ren.
Huh?
Ren Jackson to serve. Photo, Jeremy on the receive. Jared with a Brady. Ren on the receive. Cade to Craig, putting that over. And we have a monster block from Tate. And Riker blocking out Brady. Point to Ren. 23-15. Ren Jackson to serve. Brady on the receive. Attempting a left-handed spike. Getting over, free ball for Brady. Left hand again, for whatever reason. Grayson hitting it into a block of Craig, putting Ren at set point. Ren Jackson to serve. And that was incredible as Ren to Charles's foot onto someone else's chest into the antenna. Ren scoring his first set. Looks like we are going to go to
Charles.
Possibly could go to set
good.
5 if Ren continues this momentum.
All you do is you just point down at the floor.
Just go like that.
Yeah, you point to the floor and then you point to the direction that won the point.
Okay.
Right?
And
And then
this
to call a
match is
net,
gonna
you
go
just hold your
long.
hand straight at the net and then the same thing. That's how you call nets in ground.
We will
Super
see
simple.
if we can get.
Okay, I just did that, right?
On the lift? No, that's fine. That's what I want to see. So, yeah, on
cameras
Rikers, I
checked.
couldn't see it well enough to actually
Stand by.
tell.
Yeah.
On the second one,
Ren,
I was like,
Ren was close. but
Yeah.
he
flicked it, yeah, because he did this. And then on Cade's, the reason why his wasn't, he only hit it with one hand. So when you're like, it was close, I was like, it was, but he literally did this.
Yeah,
And he went up and just did
all I
this.
saw was the two hands
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, he only hit it with one. But I'm like watching, I'm like, but are we missing anyone tonight?
Nope.
No, we got them all? Okay. As long as Jonah shows up on time? Yeah. Oh, whoops.
As long as Jonah gets you.
Yeah.
Then we should be fine.
What happened?
Hey, come here real quick.
23, yellow. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta hurry. Let's get this going. Let's get back to connect, please. Okay, so we got that one connected. Let me just get you back your audio. Just bear with me for a moment. I'll reset the scores. I apologize, we're going into set 3 without any live feed. We'll try and get this up as soon as possible. I apologize. Come on, please. Sorry, I apologize. I'll have to try and keep up here. Let's see if we can just disconnect. Get back on.
Don't call it beforehand. If they go to hit, I don't want you calling it
Alright,
before.
hopefully we are back in a moment. Thank you for bearing with us. We have 2-0 Ryan. Charles on the free ball. Well, not quite the free ball. A strategic place there. Kael putting that over. Ben not doing something. Jeremy on the spike off of Jesse Kingston into the ceiling. Scoring Brady his first point.
I could not get out. I was like, yeah, I'm covered.
That was Jeremy on the serve. Ren saving something. Grayson setting to Brady with a super spike off of Jesse Kingston, tying it up 2-2. We have Jeremy Bailey to serve. Tate on the receive. Cade up to Ren, who taps it, catching Grayson a little bit unawares. Brady's putting it over on 2, and Craig not able to get that over to the net. Point to Brady. Jeremy to serve. Jesse on the receive. Tate and Ben Peterson go send that way out. Jeremy on the serve. On receive, Craig. Ben Peterson on the spike. Charles trying to set way too close to the net. Can't really blame him for that one. Point to Rand. Cade to serve. Jared on the two-handed set. Two-handed receive, excuse me. Craig trying to slam down Charles Jenkins, but goes into the net. Charles Jenkins to serve. Floater to the back row, received by Jesse. Craig spiking off of his fingers. And Brayson smacking off of the block. Tooling out of bounds. Point to Brady.
Huh?
Charles Jenkins to serve. Serve aiming for that back corner, but it goes out of bounds. Point to Ren.
No.
I've got
Yeah, no.
6-4.
I was waiting. There you go.
Ben Pearson to serve, serving right into the net. We're going to do some substitutions. Charles for David, and
Call it to Charles. Charles is the one that's supposed to check him.
I think that's it. Next we have Brayson to serve. Jump floater to Cade. Tate over to Jared, but is ready to be blocked by Ren. Point to Ren.
Hey, Ren, ball.
And I believe that is a Ren Jackson to serve. Serving to Jeremy Bailey. And David and Jared not sure who to receive, and so it just goes onto the floor. Point to Ren. Ren Jackson to serve. David on the receive, going out of bounds, giving a service ace to Ren, tying it up 7-7. Ren Jackson to serve. Jeremy Bailey on the receive. Jared Freeman, received by somebody. I believe that is a net touch from Gordon.
Net.
Point to Ren,
Gordon.
taking the lead. Ren Jackson to serve. Receive Brady. And Brady on a super spike off of Ren Jackson, tying it up 8-8. And Brady Jenkins will serve. Jump serve. Receive Cade. Ben Peterson is set into the ceiling. Brady scores. Nope, we can't let it touch the ceiling.
He's about to get benched. He's about to get benched.
Brady Jenkins to
No, I
serve.
was saying he's about to get benched.
Over there, we got Brady to serve.
I know.
Serve into the back row where they weren't. Point to Brady.
He's gonna have an injury sub out.
Brady Jenkins to serve. Serving in the same spot. Ben Peterson is ready. Cade setting it over for a free ball for Brady. Brady from the back row, attempting that same spot, but going out of bounds. Point to Red. Craig with the jump serve. The double contact on David, but they're not calling that. Jeremy Bailey putting it over. Brady to Gordon to Jeremy, tapping it over. Once again, Brady Gordon setting it over on two. Ren Jackson to Cade. Making a good call there for the refs of not having a catch. Ren Jackson back serve, back set to Tate, but the block giving a free ball to Brady. Jesse doing a block, I think. Got a lot of free balls going around here as we build up momentum to the final spike. This could be it. A little bit of a joust there, but nothing special. Cade hitting through the blocks, but out of bounds. Point to Brady.
Timeout, White. Oh, sorry.
And
Oh. No timeout, my bad. There you go. Yeah, Brady.
they hit it out of
Brady,
bounds,
do
right?
this. Because if you do this, it just looks like a timeout.
this one, Brady is white and Ren is black. There's some confusion on the score there, so I will change that there so we're back in points. Next we have Gordon to serve. Receive off Ben Peterson into the ceiling. Point to Brady. Gordon to serve. Craig on the receive. Tate's put it over. David to Reynolds. Ben Pearson on that receive. Kael giving Brady a free ball. Next up we have Grayson setting it over. Kael off of the block. David and Jeremy giving a point to Brady. Gordon to serve. Jeremy Bailey on a super spike around the block and onto the court. Point to Brady. Gordon Gustavson to serve. Off of the Tate. Craig is there, but Tate kicks it right back out of bounds. Definitely not helping his brother out on that one. Point to Brady. And we have my nephew here, whose dad is on the white team, and he has a little bit of bias here as my co-commentator. David up to Jeremy, who most certainly got the net on that one. Point to Wren. Jesse Kingston will go up the service line. That was a Grayson on the Kamehameha wave receive. I don't know what that was, but point to Wren. Grayson on the receive. Gordon up to Reynolds, who tools it off of the block, off of Tate. Point to Brady. I suppose that wouldn't be a tool, it would just be Reynolds on the serve. Jesse on the deep receive. And we have Jeremy spiking off of the block and almost onto the court, but regardless, Wren can't get it over. Brady on the points. Reynolds putting a serve so shallow there. Point to Brady. Reynolds on the serve. Into the back row. And incredible defense by Wren's team, but seems Grayson has the better offense. Point to Brady. 25 points to win. And that is a timeout.
Vanessa,
for
I
Wren.
started on my phone, so you don't have to have the loud buzzer.
And looks like someone's hitting the camera there. You can't see it on the stream, but
Do you want to stay for the last one?
there's some heckling of the refs as they rightly deserve. I only joke that we love our refs here.
That's a lot of sass for someone who's getting his duties covered.
You're pointing at the logo
Okay, let's
on
go.
the transition. Yep. We are back here for white. Reynolds to serve, serving that out of bounds. Point to Wren. And Tate Jenkins to serve. Brady putting it over on one, but Jesse Kingston can't quite get it back. Cutting off the momentum. Incredible play by Brady. Jeremy Bailey will serve. Jesse to receive. And then putting over the back row by Cade. Brady spiking it out of bounds. Point to Wren. Cade to serve. Excuse me, I think that was Brayson hitting into the net. What was that? And
Okay, even if it's your own team.
I am not sure what you mean, kiddo. Oh. I'm not sure what it stands for, but it does say boss out there. We got Charles to serve. Jesse on the receive. Craig tooling off the block and the receive, putting it off of the ceiling. Point to Wren. So we have Ben Peterson to serve. That's all right. The second ref has been doing it to me all night. Point to Brady. The substitutions: David Young for Charles Jenkins. Grayson Taylor to serve. Jump floater, not quite a floater. Wren setting Craig, who got it outside of the antenna there. Point to Brady. 23-17. Brayson is attempting a jump serve, which is probably not the best idea at this point. Either way, it goes over, that's fine. And he is insulted by Craig as he can't get the ball off of the court. Point to Wren. Wren Jackson to serve. David Young up to Reynolds, who couldn't fight the joust. We have a 19-23. Sure. David on the receive. And Jeremy Bailey putting that one over. There you go. We have a potential match point here. We have Brady to serve. This a service ace could end the match. And it goes way too far. Out of bounds. With Craig returning with another jump serve. And Jeremy complaining that a ref is interfering, but the ref cannot interfere according to the rules. Jump serve. Off of David. Into the ceiling. Point to Wren. Craig starting this momentum. Brady's got to cut this off quick. Jump serve to David. Up to Jeremy. Jared off the block. Jared scoring the winning point of the match. Tooling off the block, setting, tapping it off of there. I'll put it back. There you go. There you go. Give him the sets. And that is the first match of the night goes to Brady with an incredible game of volleyball here.